Welcome to the time-traveling telecast on TBC. I'm your atrociously attractive anchorman, Ace Anderson. And let's get to today's account of the antecedent. To the age apparatus. The present is at the payoff of the 7-Year War. Plenty of peasants plan pugnacious procedures. Let's pry into their presumptions of the new precepts passed down by the English. Is it true the Anglophones' assimilation is abhorring in your aspect? What do you think of the Royal Proclamation?
Oh, I thought you couldn't speak English. I can because we are forced to learn it. It's part of their assimilation. That means turning us into English people, by the way.
I know.
But the worst part is them abolishing our civil law. That means no seigneurial systems, no tithes for our Catholic churches. No tithe, no church. Simple as that. I bet they are trying to get us to come to their false Protestant churches. May Mother Margarita smite thee.
Audience, it appears the French aren't analogizing the new act. Let's intently bump into the British for their broad view.
What's this?
Nothing? Nothing at all. Now tell me, are you satisfied sufficiently with the Royal Proclamation?
Why, yes, in fact. Being a police officer, I find it very nice not to have to avert to the new laws. The French were defeated, it's only fair, and yet the French still create a ruckus. I think they need someone to put them in their place. Remind them who's in charge.
I see. So you surmise that they will soon submit to these proclamations?
Why, yes. Isn't that what I just said?
Great. Then I need only to talk to one more
in the
person. Thicket of the indigenous Indians led by their proprietor, Pontiac. So you're Pontiac, am I precise?
Yes.
Is it true you led the attacks against the Anglophone acropolises?
Yes.
Tell me how and why you did it.
You see, after the war, we worried about European settlers taking our land and culture, so I gathered aboriginals that supported the French and others that feared the settlers as well. At Fort Michilimackinac, we pretended to play lacrosse, and we accidentally lost the ball in the fort. Aboriginal women inside gave us concealed weapons. The fort was taken in minutes. Our plan worked, and we were given protection of our land. Later, I signed a peace treaty, and my kin did not accept this. They kicked me out of my own village. However, I am thankful that the land is safe.
Do you second the Royal Proclamation?
As long as my people are safe.
Wonderful! A new act is assuring assimilation is over. Let's attend to the apprehending of the Aborigine in Quebec announced as Adrian.
Oh, hey, it's you. I remember you asking me questions a few years ago.
Yes, and I fall into furthermore to fish out your fancy in the Quebec Act.
Oh, isn't it fantastic? It favors us French for every fancy we feel necessity for. No more folly furthermore. Oh, it's fine, don't you feel? Do you intend to investigate in addition?
No, I'm good. I'm good. So what do you think of the Quebec Act? All right then. Now only one person outlasts.
Who are you talking to?
Excuse me, I'm looking for your leader Pontiac.
Pontiac is dead.
Oh, then I ask you what you think of the Quebec Act.
It is good. Our land is protected.
Let's omit the elucidation of earlier examination. Who was happier 15 years after the Plains of Abraham? In other words, who was happiest in 1774? Well, my conclusion is concealed until now, and I say... the French! Have a good rest of your evening. This is Ace Anderson, audibly announcing...
Adios, amigos!